I don't think I'm ready for this update. There's just too much content. Okay, no one's ever complained about there being too much content, but there is a lot coming in today's update, and I hope you're ready for it. This has to be one of the biggest updates we've seen since open beta releasing last year, and today's patch we're going to see new content, new items, and some major changes to the existing economy, which will add a huge benefit to new and old players alike. Fingers crossed. Don't forget to like and also subscribe for more Palia news, but let's waste no more time than taking a deep dive at the patch notes and seeing everything that is coming in Palia update 0.180. So we're going to start off by discussing a fan favourite. Ever since the Lunar Magic Market sadly departed, the community has been calling for the Hot Pot minigame to be made a permanent feature. Well, it is finally happening. They have listened to us. The Hot Pot tables will now be present in Zeki's Underground Market in Kilima. And what gets better is that it will be an improved Hot Pot, as the developers have made some changes, including fixing bugs and improving the UI, which is good news. If you've never played the Hot Pot game before and you have no idea what I'm talking about, the Hot Pot game is a multiplayer game which can be enjoyed for up to 4 players, and it is similar to Mahjong, but it has a Palia twist, and there'll be some in-game items you recognise on the game tiles. Do not worry if you don't have any friends, as you can also play against a computer, which is an added bonus. The reward for winning Hot Pot at the Magic Market was of course festival tickets, but if you are lucky enough to win, you will now be rewarded with a small amount of gold. In my opinion, this is a huge deal, as there is sometimes a lack of group activities in the game, and it was nice to be able to just log on and enjoy a chill game of Hot Pot or two, so it's so good that this is finally back. And if you haven't played before, I will give you a little bit of a warning, it does get very addictive, and I do hope that we'll see more games like this added in the future. In the last update, we saw level 5 quests added for Ashura, Tish, Wrath, and Zeki. While in this update, we will see a further expansion to this, as Gina, Heckler, and Inar's quest lines have been expanded upon. This will mean a new bunch of quest lines to complete and new level 5 item rewards. I'm excited to see what these are, as the last rewards definitely didn't disappoint. One thing that has been teased for quite a while now, and I know a lot of decorators in the community have been looking forward to this, and it is the Grand Harvest House. As of today, we will finally be able to build and decorate this giant house. The Grand will be a purchasable building from City Hall, and it will act as a main house, like the OG Harvest House, so you will be able to have them on the same plot, however you won't be able to connect them. It is confirmed that there is a second story, and it's been described as a loft, which will be interesting. Cannot wait to see what this looks like, and I think this will be one of the things that I am purchasing as soon as I log on back into the game when the servers are back online. I cannot wait to explore this building. Another new feature that we have had a sneak peek of in the past is the building blocks. These are a set of wooden style blocks that come in a variety of shapes and sizes. The idea behind this is that you can create your very own structures, and this will be great if you want to make your very own parkour map on a dedicated plot, or maybe you're just super creative and want to make your own designs and not be restricted to the in-game buildings. I cannot wait to see what the community does with these, as the creativity amongst players is truly outstanding. For those of you who are thinking, but what about the build limit? The devs have said that there is a 1,000 building block limit, and this also falls under the 3,000 decor cap. So it's not a separate limit, but 1,000 is still quite a good amount. And the final thing that has already been teased, and another thing that decorators in the game will be so thankful for, is the addition of paths, or pavers as the devs are calling them. And pavers is the official term that we will be using in the game, but I'll probably keep calling them paths anyways. But yes, we had a sneak peek of this at the different kind of pavers in the past, and there is 6 different kinds, from stone paving, slabs, just log stumps. There's some really nice variety. To get your hands on these, you will firstly need to go to Badru's stand, which is the same place where you bought the Spring Fever furniture set from, and purchase the recipes. The paths are crafted in sets of 20, which is similar to what we've seen in the past, with kind of the rock siding and the wood siding, and obviously fencing. When placing your crafting paths, some of them will have a random arrangement of size and shape when placed down, which is great if you're looking for a kind of a whimsical pathing decoration approach. If you pick up the item again, it will kind of reset it, but if you just move it, the same shape will stay. All I have left to say about the paths is rest in peace to the thousands of butcher blocks that I crafted, because I'm going to be wanting to give these a try straight away. The devs have also given decorators another little cheeky surprise, as we are finally getting books. If you're tired of putting bottles on your bookshelves, then you'll be very happy to hear that we are getting the books added into the game. This is another little thing that I have wanted for a very long time, as I really wanted to make my own Palia library or like a workspace. There is a variety of new books which will all be purchasable from a brand new register located at the Killamur Village Library. One of them is very special, that is the Kalari's Choice book, and that is a magical book that will change appearances whenever you place it. So excited for these, I love the variety and I cannot wait to see all of them. The good news for decorators doesn't stop there, as there are brand new fence recipes. These are the white picket fence recipes and they'll be available in Tish's store. These include the white picket fence, the white picket fence swing fence, and the white picket fence double gates. And who doesn't love another plushie to put on their plot? Well, the developers have decided to give the Cernok population a little bit of breathing space, because the Muujin are the latest victims to the teddy bear stuffing machine. Yes, that's right, the Muujin now have the chance to drop plushies. There are 3 varieties which will resemble the in-game varieties of this wolf-like creature. I think the devs have realized that catching these creatures may be a little grueling, so they've also changed the way that their health works. Previously, when a Muujin entered a tree, their health would be reset to full, but this has been changed and now their health will carry over even after they have escaped you. Muujin do take more teamwork to hunt, so make sure that you grab some friends and head over to Bahari to score yourself the latest plushie. But the plushies don't stop there. The devs have also added in plushies for some bugs, including the Garden Ladybug plush, the Lunar Fairy Moth plush, the Proud Horned Beetle plush, and the Lantern Bug plush. Who knows, maybe we'll see more plushies in the future for yet more bugs, and maybe even fish. Before we get into the big economy update, there are a few other details I need to share with you. Firstly, we are getting chat bubbles. The lack of chat bubbles is something that a lot of people have complained about in the past, but now they are here. I think this will be a great addition and will definitely make Palia feel more MMO-like. If you head over to your settings section, you can also find a dedicated section just for settings regarding this, and you can make adjustments to suit your needs. This includes changing the text side and opacity, which is good if you have issues with your eyesight. Aside from this, there are a bunch of quality life changes. Firstly, players who are in a party will share loot from each other's actions. This means that all players nearby will receive loot for actions that their party members did. So for example, if your friend shoots a Cernok, then you will get the same loot as them. Yes, I said same, so if you're together and you're in a party and your friend gets a plushie, you will too. This is a great addition and good incentive to work together. PC players will also notice some additional graphics settings, including a static image preview which will overlay your screen so you know whether to keep your changes or you can revert back. Switch players keep your eyes peeled for changes later. But Switch players, there will be some changes for you. If you are experiencing invisible or not correctly rendered character models, you will now see appearance of ghost-like models, so you know that someone's present until hopefully it loads in. Okay, now it's time to talk about the big changes coming to the economy. As we have covered in the dev blog update recently, the developers are trying to balance the game economy so it feels less grindy and makes all game activities have a more leveled reward system. So there is not one clear moneymaker. You can kind of participate in all the different activities and get the same sort of level of reward. There is a lot going on here, so get your listening ears on. Firstly, the gold limit has been extended from 300,000 gold to 9999999 gold. I hope that's enough 9, which I am sure will be a huge relief for most. As with the gold, the renown limit has also been extended, and instead of maxing at 1,000 renown, you will now cap at 9,999. I'm very grateful for this, as I've been at that cap for a very long time. Silver and gold bar crafting times have been dramatically reduced. Silver bars have gone from 1 hour and 56 minutes to 9 minutes. Gold bars have gone from 3 hours and 53 to just 18 minutes. The copper storage cost has also been reduced from 25,000 gold to 10,000 gold, which may not help seasoned players but will definitely be of benefit to new players. I mentioned rebalancing, and one of the ways they have done this is to adjust the sell prices for items dropped. Sadly, this does mean that Starstone values have taken another hit, but for everything else, you will see an increase in the sell prices. This will include things such as horns and other kind of animal loot, all fish and all insects. In the dev blogs, they also told us that when chopping trees, there'll be a chance for them to drop amber, which will be considered a very valuable commodity. The devs also did share some example of these, and some of these items have actually raised in value over 50%, including the shimmer fin, which has gone from 130 gold to 315 gold, and the Azura Chapatel, which has gone from 350 gold to 705. Overall, this will hopefully help encourage players not to just focus on one activity when making money. In addition to this, flowwood drops will also be higher. And for those of you that have spent your days raging at rummage pile drops, you will also be happy to know that some of the lower tier drops have been removed from the RNG, so there'll be no more single stone drops, and hopefully no more random wood. Crafting costs for over half of all furniture recipes have also been changed, and the majority of them will have a reduction in material used, which is great if you are an avid decorator. There is a few changes to farming as well, but unfortunately there isn't an increase in the amount of garden plots you can have. However, there will be changes for new players because it will now cost less to purchase the gardening plots. New players, as they progress through the farming levels, will also receive seeds upon leveling up. There are also some changes to fertilizer, as speedy grow fertilizer will no longer be obtained from glowworm farms but will still be available to be purchased with gardening medals at the gardening guild store. The amount you buy will be increased from 20 to 50 though, so you do get more of a bundle. This may be disappointing for some, but the devs are wanting to slow down the amount of gold earned by late game farmers. Again, this is to kind of help with the rebalancing of things. And the final economy update to share is about building add-ons. Overall, building add-ons have had their building times dramatically reduced. The Harvest House, for example, has gone from 8 hours to 30 seconds, which is wild. And across the board, the majority of add-ons of buildings will now take mere minutes to build, aside from the Grand Harvest House, which will have a build time of 1 hour 36, and the Courtyard, which will have a build time of 1 hour and 12 minutes. As you level up, you'll also receive free buildings. At level 2, you will receive a small room. Level 3 is a Kilima porch. Level 4 is a fireplace add-on. Level 5 is a medium room. Level 6 is a Kilima bay window. Level 7 is a Kilima pavilion. And 8 is a large room. And there is good news concerning this because it is retroactive. So check your mail for free building blueprints. Okay. And that's pretty much everything. So when they said it was a great economy update, they truly meant it. That was a big one. If you remember all of that information, gold star for you. So now let's talk about the premium shop. First off, I have a little bit more information about the previously teased pets and tool skins. As we knew from the update blog, a new pet will be coming into the store, and this is the Flutter Fox. They will be priced at 850 Palia coins, and there is a number of different varieties of this. For the tool skins, there are 3 different sets, and each set will come with a skin for the 6 tools available in the game. The MP Reel and the Spring Sakura sets will cost 850 Palia coins, whilst the Leafy Weave will cost 425, which is good because I definitely have my eye on that one. Eagle Eye players may also notice a slight animation to the tool as well, which is cool. Onto premium outfits, and we'll be seeing 2 waves of outfits yet again this month. In the first wave, there'll be the Femme Fatale bundle, which is definitely on the spicier side, the lovely Sakura bundle, and the adorable Powcat Pow bundle. Wave 2 will see the release of the Spice Supplier and the Butterflyer. Someone was definitely being punny with that one. The shop will also have a new glider, which is a very kawaii style. It is the Powcat glider. And there is a bundle in the shop which will get you the glider, a Powcat Pow outfit, and a Flutter Fox for 3,400 Palia coins. Wow. All of this has made me exhausted, but I am so ready for this huge update. I cannot wait to play it. Let me know what your favorite thing coming in today's update is in the comments, and have a great rest of your day. Happy playing, Palians. Goodbye.